What's up, guys? Dr. Justin Rabinowitz here, Strive to Move. I've got some new shoes a couple weeks ago, and a lot of people have been asking me about them, and I want to give you a quick lesson on why I chose them, what I like about them, and some of the differences between the shoes that I'm wearing now and some of the shoes I've worn in the past, just so you guys are more educated when you go to purchase your shoes going forward. So, these are my new shoes. They're Allbirds sneakers. I really like them. They're not paying me for this, but they should. And this is another pair of shoes that I have, New Balances. Let me explain to you the difference between the two, okay? So, the Allbirds shoes, they're called the zero drop shoe. So if you look, zero drop means that the difference between the heel and the toe is zero. It's essentially a flat shoe all the way across. Versus, take a look at my New Balances. Do you see how the heel is quite thick here, but it goes down to be very thin? So this has a drop to it, meaning it's essentially like a very small high heel. So why is this relevant and why is it important? In a shoe that's a zero drop, one of the things that's good about this is that you're not putting your heel cord in a shortened position. You're not elevated at all, so that you keep your heel cord and your calf and Achilles always at a nice lengthened position. If you're always wearing shoes that have a heel drop or a more than a zero drop or a high-heeled shoe all the time, some of you women that work in high-heeled shoes, essentially your calf starts to shorten, and eventually that could cause you some sort of heel pain or tightness in your heels. For you guys with little kids out there, I encourage you to put them in some sort of Converse sneaker sometimes, or this is a great option too because it does have that zero drop, so you're not teaching their ankles and their feet to have shortened heel cords. Now, one of the questions I get a lot is, what should I work out in? What has support? What do I need to work out? So, believe it or not, something like this, it doesn't look like much of a shoe, but I would actually work out in these depending on what I'm doing. If I was doing deadlifting, squatting, even lunging, things where I'm flat on the ground and not jumping or doing dynamic motion, I would wear these shoes. Actually, being flat on the floor, having a zero drop is ideal. However, if I was doing something where side-to-side agility, or I was jumping up and down, or I was doing something a little more dynamic, I'd want something with a little bit more support in them. Something with a little bit of a heel, something that doesn't bend and flex as much. Let me just show you one more thing talking about bending and flexing. One of the ways to show how much support a shoe has is actually to bend it. So look at this one. It's a little more flimsy, so it can kind of move around. This is a good thing, for a regular everyday shoe. Look at this one, the New Balance one. It doesn't have as much twist or bend to it. So that's another thing to look for in your shoes. It's something you're wearing each and every day, or something that's flat. I wear these to work, I wear them to walk around. It could have a little more flex. It lets your foot kind of do its thing a little bit more. Something like this, if you're gonna be doing a lot of running, a lot of side-to-side movement, a lot of agility, something with a little more of a heel might be better. So, that's just my little lesson today on shoe wear. I've been getting a lot of questions, but this zero drop shoe is very, very comfortable and something that I would certainly recommend for you or your children or your family. So if you have any questions, just shoot them below. Shoot me an email, drjustin@strivetomove.com, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks.